going to do a selfish segment. Nobody got a heads up. But if it lands on you, you get to do a segment on whatever you want. As selfish as possible. Sometimes it's like, I don't think we should talk about that on the show because I don't think our listeners care. You know what? Who cares? Because this is selfish. Ready, everybody?
Yes.
Oh,
Everyone's
yeah.
on. Here we go. Let's spin
that
wheel.
Come on, baby.
Today's selfish. Oh, it's Lunchbox.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Okay, so Lunchbox, there are no rules.
Oh, boy. Hold on. I don't know what I'm going to talk about.
It's your floor.
Yeah, give me a second. Let me think. What
I
have
mean,
I?
you love to talk, so just
do.
go
Yeah.
for it.
All
Yeah,
right.
we got to put you on like a 15-second selfish timer. Otherwise, it's way too selfish to make us sit here and you go, I don't know what I want to talk about. So what would you like to talk about?
I would like to talk about Survivor being back, guys. I mean, listen.
Everybody sit up straight. Pay attention, please.
I don't know why. What is holding you guys back from getting on board with this show? Like, obviously, it is so amazing. If we are on season 48 and people are still watching it and they're still making it and it's still on prime time on Wednesday nights, it is telling you that a lot of people are watching this show. And I don't understand who you guys are. TV aficionados. You love TV. You love good TV. So I just don't understand how you can't get on board with this. Bobby, you love strategy.
Who's coming to me? Oh,
you
crap.
love
Oh, crap.
backstabbing.
Okay, I don't love backstabbing. I love strategy. If backstabbing has to happen, yes.
That's what I mean. You love gameplay. So I don't understand how you don't even give it a chance. Can you explain to me what it is about the excitement of them living on the island and surviving and catching their own food that you can't get on board with?
Thank you for asking. Feels very selfish of you, but I like it. And I'd like to say that I did it once. Watch Survivor for probably 3 seasons.
Oh.
Season 2, 3, and 4 probably.
So
way early on, because Survivor wasn't the first, but it was the first major reality show, because Real World would have been first.
Yes.
It was what introduced us to 7 couples doing
No,
it.
7 strangers
Pooping
living in a house.
There you
Stop
go.
being polite and start getting real.
But in
Real World, San Diego.
In like 99, 2000, we can find out what year it started. I watched Richard Hatch, who was always naked. I thought that was funny. And I thought, oh, wow, these people are competing. I never thought I would do a competition show because I thought that was just like Hollywood. Like, who gets to do a reality show? I was in Hot Springs, Arkansas. But I watched the Elizabeth Hasselbeck season.
Oh, yeah, she was a smoke show.
There was like an athlete, too, that was on there. So I did watch it, and I liked it. But it's just gone on forever. It was 2 hours and sometimes 3 hours.
Now it's an hour and a half.
But was it 3 at one time?
Yeah, like the season finale is 2 hours plus an hour for the reunion. So that is a 3-hour episode. And here's the thing. If you watched in the beginning, you would turn it on now and be like, this is a totally different show. Because in the beginning, like the first season, they would just be like, well, we got to vote someone out. I guess we'll just vote you out because your name starts with an A. We'll just go in alphabetical order. There was no strategy.
I don't remember that strategy of voting out by name.
And
That doesn't
now,
seem fair.
Doesn't seem like, it seems pretty stupid even for back then.
Right. They didn't have all this. Now it's like you have an alliance over here and then you're in control of the game. And then all of a sudden you're like, you know what? I'm going to go with these people over here, and you switch on your alliance, and there's hidden immunity idols. There's advantages. There's people that don't lose their vote because they don't complete a puzzle. It's amazing.
I agree. It's probably really good. I think there are probably a lot of shows that are really good that I've not dedicated or invested time in. I think I probably stopped watching because I did nighttime radio for many years, and this was on in the evening.
True.
So that was one. And then 2, I started doing very early morning. And if it was for many years, if it was after 8 o'clock, there was no chance I watched anything. And it wasn't that we could watch anything on demand. There was no streaming. I couldn't afford a TiVo. And then DVR finally, I think I just missed it. And now I'm just not a competition show guy because my wife and I will have one show that we're always watching. It's never a competition show. I'm not a hater of Survivor. I think you have me misconstrued. I bet it's good.
I didn't say hater.
Okay.
I wasn't calling you a hater.
I'm not even a
He's
disliker.
just saying why are we not? I think you're explaining why.
Yeah, the same reason I don't eat a lot of ham sandwiches. I like
ham
it.
is delicious.
I
Ham's
agree.
good.
Ham's great.
Ham is better than turkey.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Well, an argument to be had.
yeah.
Some other time.
I have no beef, no pun intended, with ham sandwiches. But if I'm just going to pick a sandwich, one that I already like, I'm probably not going to get a ham sandwich. Same thing with Survivor. I'm sure I'd like it. If you make a great ham sandwich and it's sitting there, I'm probably going to eat it and love it. But if I have a lot of options, I'm probably not going to pick ham.
Yeah, I mean, and now there's no excuse about, it's on at night because there's this thing called DVR. You just record it
Yeah, I'm familiar
and you watch it again.
DVR, though, even sounds old. Yeah.
Old,
what?
man.
There's this thing? Like, it's a new...
There's a thing called streaming. You can just watch it whenever you want.
Oh, I don't do that. I
Pretty
record
crazy.
it, and then I watch it back.
So my answer is I have no problem, no beef, no dislike of it. I just choose not to really watch competition shows because my wife and I don't really watch them. You have to keep up with them.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
Spoilers can happen.
I'm glad you said you're married, so that gives people context of what year this is. They're listening since Lunchbox just brought up DVR.
But that's true. But he did say
This
it's like
isn't a
episode
reference.
50.
I DVR
I
things.
wonder if
You
I
guys
should get
don't.
on that show.
What? Survivor?
I bet you I could get on Survivor with 2 calls.
Oh, probably.
I'd have to probably. The problem is I'd have to be gone for a couple weeks, and the company would not have that.
No, we don't need you. No, stop talking about it.
But I do.
You should do it.
No,
do
no.
think-
Eddie, shut up.
I do think within 2 calls I could be on Survivor.
Would they let Lunchbox be gone to be on it?
No,
I don't think. I think
that would take 50 calls.
Well,
Well, we can make 50 calls. We got time. Nothing but time in the
Here's
afternoon.
why I
I'd give
think-
up a nap for that.
a what?
A nap.
nap.
I'd give up a nap to get on those calls.
Would you give a pinky to get on the show?
Yeah.
With a butcher knife?
Yeah.
Oh my
okay.
goodness.
Well,
Now we're talking because we benefit too. I'm not saying that because I think I'm so famous, because I don't think I'm famous at all. But my showrunner, executive producer from when I did Snake in the Grass, that was never officially canceled, which is what's the weirdest thing. And we're not going to do it, I don't think, again. And I can tell you that whole story later. But he was that for Survivor for like 10 seasons. And Jeff Probst was in his wedding. Like they're that close. And I still stay in touch with him. And I could make a call and go, hey, I think I want to do Survivor. And he can make one call. And I think they would be like, okay, cool, let's go.
Have you ever thought of this?
No, because as I'm reading here, Survivor takes about 39 days to film. Though the number was reduced for COVID, 26 days. I don't like going on vacation, much less needing to be gone. When I went to South America to do Snake in the Grass, which was the show, and my showrunner, who's the head of the whole show, the production, one of the executive producers, Mike D had to come to South America with me, live in a crappy hotel room. We had to set up a radio studio. I'd be in the jungle for 12 hours, and then we'd somehow be exhausted and do the show. I don't think I could do that while Survivor, because I'd be busy surviving.
Yeah, you'd be on the island.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Eddie, why don't you do it, man? Why don't you watch the show? You watch a bunch of crap?
I don't know.
We do all watch crap, though. I'll be
That's what I'm
honest.
saying. We all watch crap.
We all
Why-
watch-
I don't really watch crap.
According to some, it's all relative, right? So I think some people would think some of the stuff I watch is crap.
Yeah,
It's just never been on a list of anything I'd want to watch.
But Eddie,
Like,
you like fishing, right?
I do love
They
fishing.
fish.
How
They spearfish.
for how long an episode?
I mean, they are in the ocean.
Ah,
You
maybe.
love
Do
it.
they do it every episode?
No, minute and a half.
Are they always by the beach?
They're on an island.
Always on the beach,
I mean,
dude.
that's kind of cool.
Are they always water-based? Aren't they
Yeah.
sometimes in a mountain or
No,
something?
they do it in the same spot every time now. That because the underwater shots, they have everything set up, so it's just like boom, boom, boom. I mean, the water and everything in Fiji is
Beautiful.
beautiful. You see all the swimming of fit, like the beautiful fish and
Yeah.
the
Reef.
the under
You see
reef.
the
That's
swimming of fish?
The swimming
The
of fish.
beautiful.
Oh, and they're all different colors. I mean, it is awesome.
I've never been to Fiji.
I don't even know where that is.
That's by Australia. It's very far.
You ever been there?
Nope.
No.
Where's like a place? Sorry, I don't want to take this from Lunchbox. This has been your selfish segment.
Yeah, Amy, any chance you want to get on board?
I'll try.
You got a new dude, new show.
Yeah, I don't think.
She's too busy trying to survive a new relationship, bro.
Yeah, but I
But
don't.
it'll teach them how to like communicate. And
How to watch swimming fish?
He's
Like-
a good communicator.
But that's
and
what I'm
I don't
saying.
think he's ever communicated to me about Survivor.
But if you watch the show together, you can learn if you have the same thoughts. If someone backstabs and if you're happy with it and he's not, then maybe he has to watch you like, oh, she's going to stab me in the back. But if you guys agree, oh, that was a bad move, you can move forward in your relationship.
Sounds
Probably
complicated.
better moves than watch Survivor to learn that.
Oh man, I'm
like
just telling you, it's
therapy.
a bonding experience. My wife and I
very
every
deep.
week. That's our show.
And that's cool.
Yeah,
You
we
guys-
bond over it. And my Aunt Judy, shout out. You're not
Classic
listening,
Aunt Judy.
but
Yeah.
We love
she's the
Aunt
one that got
Judy.
me hooked.
You and your wife, did you always like those shows, or did you force her to like them because you always watched them?
Ah, that's a great question. She watched The Bachelor, The Bachelorette, and Bachelor in Paradise, and I watched like Real World. I don't think she watched Real World and The Challenge. I think I got her into that. and then I got her into Survivor. I think she always watched Amazing Race, so we had that in common. But yeah, that's a good one because then she got me into Project Runway.
Yeah,
Did you like that one?
And I never have watched Project Runway consistently ever, but I've stopped on it's good.
Yeah, we haven't watched it in a few seasons because Heidi Klum left and does her own thing.
I haven't seen it since.
Yeah,
she left.
she has one on Netflix now.
Tell us about that. Do they have beautiful dresses with beautiful?
Well, it's not even. I don't even care about the
colors?
outfits. It's just a
Are there
competition
fishes that
show.
swim?
It's a
Little
competition.
fishies?
No, there's no
Swimming
fishes. But it is amazing how I don't know how they just go in a store and they're like, I'm going to make this, and they draw it on their pad, and
It's crazy.
it's really good because it's competition. Like then you pick when they walk out, you're like, oh, that's the winner, and then it's like they're eliminated. You're like, oh man,
I swear to God, I want to say something to you, and I mean it with all my heart. And I don't want this to feel like it's coming from a place of disappointment.
don't tell me I should have been on Project Runway.
Trust me, I ain't.
Okay, good.
That's the show you should not have been on.
I never should have been on that.
If you just would have tried, you could have been on a show or two of these shows. If you just would have put in the effort, I have no doubt, with as loud, as big personality as you are, and then having been on them or multiple ones or hosting them or being on them.
Oh wow, that'd be cool.
Is it too late?
No, but he just says, but he doesn't do. And I know we make fun of him because we're like, Lunchbox, please don't dress homeless. Lunchbox, please do your hair. Lunchbox,
My hair's done.
I hear you. And I'm not saying this making fun of you, but if you just committed to trying to get on to a couple of these without making excuses of, I don't know how to do a VHS. Well, we haven't done those in 20 years, bro. I don't know what you're watching. You could be on game shows. They look for anybody that has a big personality. You'll get 90 no's, but the first yes you get then opens the door for other yeses. Brent, our guy who runs our stations in Bakersfield,
He gets on them all the time.
he gets on them all the time because he went on and was good once. And so now he's on a list, and when they're looking for certain people, they call him and he goes on other ones. But you are even bigger. You have a bigger personality. If you just committed to trying and putting in the effort and not depending on other people to do it for you, I have no doubt you could have been on whatever you wanted. Whatever. I'm not even saying there's certain... Okay, no Project Runway. Let me remove that one.
Except for Real World and Road Rules. I tried really hard.
He did miss that call. Remember that one call that he
He
got?
aged out of that one.
I did
But
age
that
out,
one's
man.
not going to make you, as of today... You're not going to get famous from a reality show anyway, but you can have a little taste of notoriety.
Dang, man.
No, not dang, but that's the problem. You're already sad about something when this is not I'm telling you something sad. This should be a kick in the pants to where if you need to go for 2 weeks,
All right. See you later.
but this is also what I'm talking
Go
about.
where?
We're being
where?
serious,
It's
man.
all a joke. If
No,
you
no,
wanted to be on anything like that, you literally could be.
I agree. I think I should go. But I can't just go to LA and just show up. Like they
You
got to.
can- That's not the point.
You said go for 2 weeks.
It's not to. It's if you got on the show. There are shows like Hell's Kitchen. There are shows like Survivor. There are shows we could continue to walk through these. That if you just emailed in, sent the videos aren't even make a VHS with a camera. It's do a phone video. It's you get on a Zoom with the producer.
All right.
And I don't say that as just like a guy sitting here to bust your balls. I was on American Idol for 4 years, meaning I didn't have to like sing to get on as a competitor, but I was a part of the process when it came to helping pick people for that show, especially in season 3 and 4. I was on Dancing with the Stars, which is a show that you don't just get on because they pick you, but I got to see what the competition part was like and how they start to look for new people for the next seasons. I helped the process of Snake in the Grass when we did that show and who we were looking for. Nobody. We were just looking for people with big personalities that would show up and play the game. And so, and then you look for different types of people. You want men, you want women, you want old, you want young, you want white, you want not white. But some of those you are, man, white,
That's
Good looking.
Pretty much it.
middle, yeah. You for sure.
Father.
You could be on a game show, even if it's not a competition show.
Does he really want it though?
No.
Like, I feel
Oh,
like
no,
he
no, I
doesn't.
do. Eddie, you don't understand how
He
bad I
does.
want it.
No,
Really?
you can't say that.
No.
You absolutely can't say he wants it because he's done nothing to get it.
See,
you know
like-
what?
I think he has some fear.
No,
It
there's
doesn't
no
matter.
fear.
I want
There's
wings
no fear.
out of my butt to come out and fly.
That'd be cool.
Okay.
I
Here-
want it. I honestly want that. Can I be honest? I want that. I would love that. I want it so bad to be able to fly with wings that come out of the side of my butt.
No, man, when
I
I was
ain't going to get it because you know what? I haven't tried to develop even like Wright brother wings. But when there's something that I want, and I'm going to give Amy a little credit here. When we talked the other day, we were like, hey, if you're not doing something, you don't really want something. And Amy's like, good point. I'm going back to improv class. Now you may go, okay, Amy just went to a class. I don't see that. I see that as somebody going, oh, I forgot that if I prioritize something, I can make something happen. It doesn't have to go A, Z. It can go A and a half, A and 3/4, B, J, C, LMNOP, and then eventually Z. But you don't do that. So here's what I want to say to you. Serious as possible. Serious as possible. Just try. I can almost promise you will get on something if you just try consistently. I promise. You're smart enough. Your personality's big enough. They want people like you that's going to go viral for being, and I use this term loosely, like an idiot, but you're going to try to win, so you're not going to go on being an idiot to be stupid, but you'll do things. You can do it. I have no doubt you could do it. I would bet money you could do it if that were on DraftKings and you let me help you do it, but I don't want to help you because if you need help, you don't really want to do it.
No, I really want to do it because, see, here's the thing. When I was a kid,
Oh, boy.
before Real World, my goal was Price is Right. Because I wanted to get on there and meet Bob Barker and those hot chicks and come on down. And I wanted to be able to bet $1. I thought that was, and spin the wheel and get in the showcase showdown. And then when Bob Barker went off, I was like, man, is it the same thing to go on there with Drew Carey? Probably.
It's the same thing.
And then also another one I wanted to be on, Love Connection. I was like, you tell me I get to just go on there and just pick from 3 chicks and they're going to send me on a date? How awesome is that? I don't have to do any work. I just show up and there's 3 chicks and I just get to pick one of them.
So this is what I would say about those type of things.
But now I'm married. I can't do those.
That's fun. If you go to Price is Right with like a group of 15 or more, they guarantee someone from your group will be called into play. So you don't know that many people, but you could.
What? Say what?
If you
go with 15 people, they guarantee?
they someone on your group will go.
But
That's pretty cool.
No, here's the problem.
But it doesn't matter. Price is Right should not be a goal. You can go.
What
and
if it was
that's
my
fun.
sister? I'd
You'd be like Amy when I got on.
Oh my gosh, she'll kill
I
you.
didn't say that.
Yeah, you did. You
I
said
was
if any
joking.
of
Get on,
you
I'll
guys
kill you.
get on there, I'll kill you.
But my point is, and I'll say this one final time: Price is Right, Love Connection, those type of shows are not ones you have to set your super goals. You can try, but like you have to apply for some that look for long-term entertainment.
Yeah.
Like a competition show where you're on for 12 weeks because they want people that are every episode they can depend on to have some texture about them. Price is Right, you're on there for a minute. You may not even get on.
That's true.
You may not even if you get to the stand where you say the number, you may not even get on stage. And then if you get on
that'd be
stage, you're not on for
devastating.
more than 4 minutes.
That's terrible.
So I don't want to do this I do this lecture about once a year.
A little pep talk.
If you actually tried, if you actually cared, you would get on. Therefore, I don't think you actually want to get on. I think you just want to be loud about it.
No, I want to get on. Here's the problem.
It's always problems.
No. Here's the thing. It's not a problem. Like Big Brother. I started watching Big Brother recently.
Mm-hmm.
I think that show would be miserable to be on.
Yeah, no, it's all miserable.
So what's the problem?
No, dude, all
Like
of
that
them,
one does not look fun. Like
all of them suck.
I
All
don't
of
know.
them suck.
Survivor looks fun.
It looks fun on camera. It sucks because what you're doing is it's like a touring musician. There's 22 hours of every day that you're just like, what the crap? I'm just sitting around, and you have to go sit with producers and just answer the same question over and over. It's not fun to do, but it's fun to see and it's fun to have done, and you're also competing. But it's not like the whole time it's fun. Dancing with the Stars was miserable.
Oh, I guess that's true.
I
didn't
loved
think-
that I did it,
I didn't think about downtime.
but it's all training, all downtime.
I think Lunchbox would love the downtime. Just nap.
But the downtime, for the most part, is producers like making you go somewhere and asking you the same questions 42 times, trying to get a specific answer from you. So, this has been a very selfish segment. I like it. It's why we do it.
It's a long one, too.
I think if you just, what is today, March 13th? If you just said by March 13th of 2025, and I would say put it on your phone lock screen, but you don't even turn your phone on sometimes.
Yeah, I don't know how to do
I
that.
don't know if you wrote it on your hand, because you
No,
don't
I'll write it
shower.
on. Look, I
so-
got
He
sticky
has
notes. Look.
Post-its.
But then he writes on top of it, and he doesn't know what he wrote sometimes.
Yeah, that's true. Like, right, this one I have.
I think you could get on something
0 day and a real pain.
if
I don't know what
every
that is.
day you spent 15 minutes searching sending emails, getting closer. Even one day, finding 20 shows you'd like to be on. I think you could get on a show. Okay. I know you could get on a show, but it's going to take 15 minutes of effort every day for a whole year.
Man.
No, here we go.
I don't understand his problem. He said there's a problem, and he just said that
No,
Big Brother.
I didn't mean problem. I meant Big Brother. Like, that's one of the big ones.
Could you honestly leave the family for whatever?
45 days.
Yeah, 45 days.
It'd be hard, but for fame, yeah.
It's not fame. You're not going to get famous.
Oh.
You're going to have a little notoriety.
For the experience, yes.
And you'll have a little notoriety that you could use to then monetize a bit.
Yeah, and then go on Deal or No Deal Island, and then...
Sure.
No, that's what happens. Like Boston Rob was just on. I don't even watch Deal or No Deal Island. Ray was trying to convince me to watch it.
I even know who Boston Rob is.
Yes.
So I think that's an example of 1 out of 500 that's able to parlay that into something else. But you could be that, but that's not the first.
He did amazing.
The first goal isn't to parlay it; it's just to get on. So if you want to, March 13th, if you want to get on a show and you spent 15 minutes every day with nobody's help, yet not calling Morgan, I can't get my email to work.
Hey, Morgan.
But can you shoot a video?
How do you upload this video?
I'm not going to, but I would bet $5,000 he could get on a show if he tried.
Yeah.
But I think anybody in here could.
Whoa, stop.
You really?
Because I've just seen the process and I've seen how they make the sausage. And they just look for consistent people that are consistently entertaining with half a brain that can play.
That's us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got half a brain.
Half a brain.
Yeah.
That's us.
And consistent.
That's all.
Man. I still remember when I was so close to getting on to Family Feud with my family. Gosh.
Then you ended up getting on because I took us all on.
I know. I'm just saying that could have.
But you didn't then.
Yeah.
But you probably still could if you tried.
Well, yeah, it'd be harder now because we live in separate spots.
But still,
like,
all I hear are why you can't do it.
No, I didn't say why. I said it'd be harder.
But that's a reason as to why you wouldn't be able to do it and it wouldn't be as easy. So
this was pre-kids.
Doesn't matter. You keep making excuses.
No,
oh my God.
You're not hearing me.
I'm hearing everything you're saying.
I haven't even finished my sentence.
Yes, it's all reasons why it can't work instead of why it will work.
Mm-hmm.
Like if me, my wife, my sister, we all went on, who would watch our 12 kids?
That you're already creating a problem for a problem that does not exist yet.
Oh, I got a question.
Your
you
brother.
think if we brought our kids to LA, they have babysitters there?
I think if you take your kids to LA, you can find babysitters there.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
Now,
I'm on it.
Again, today's 13th. How many days does he do this?
You gave him a year.
I know, but realistically. I would love to say 365. Hey, Scuba Steve, you lived in California for a long time.
Yeah.
Do you think anything I'm saying is wrong?
No, I think you're 100% on. His character is so, because I've seen these processes for mostly game shows.
Yeah.
They're looking for extremely outgoing,
A game show?
loud.
It's a slam dunk.
Dude, he would be a game. You would, like we talking about Brent. Brent's a nice guy, but his personality is very at a lower level compared to yours.
Yeah.
And he knows that. I mean, you're Lunchbox. You're just loud and obnoxious and in a great way and in an endearing way where I think
sometimes, but also they like a-hole ways too, honestly.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, depending on what kind of show it is, they could find the way that you could fit their mold. And I think you would be, dude, I don't know why you don't just take your own money, invest in yourself, spend $1,000 on the plane ticket and the hotel. I know we talked about doing it as a bit, but no one wants to buy it. But I think you should just do it on your own and go for a week. Just say, hey, Bobby, I'm going to go for a week and audition for at least 10 to 15 game shows. You'll get on one for sure.
I have an idea.
What?
For sure.
But I hate investing anything with Lunchbox anymore.
I'm in.
But this is a great investment, though.
Hold on.
This is a great investment.
I don't want to do it now because we got to wrap this part of the segment.
But it's a great idea.
It's a great idea for a bit, but I keep losing money with him.
No.
But this is one that
he
would
won't
pay
even
off.
give us our NVIDIA money back.
What? NVIDIA, we didn't decide to cash out yet.
We've tried and you've kept it. You've held a hostage. But
Wait. What's your idea?
a different time.
No, I can't.
I think Scuba Steve.
Yeah.
That he could for sure get on a game show.
Mm-hmm.
I would hate for him to kill his chances of getting on a bigger reality show because he went on a game show network show.
I don't think that matters. I don't think it matters at all. I really don't. I think that it's such a small audience of these shows he may get on that doesn't affect it in any way. If anything, it gives him tape to show them, hey, look, I do the radio show. I've been on TV. This is how I act. This is me. He fits that mold of the country southern redneck that Survivor wants that they fill every single time.
That's true too. He does fit a mold.
He's that JT. He's that guy that's gritty and like I think he would just do well.
And you do, in my case, meet people that then take other jobs and look for the people they already know. Like the reason I got Snake in the Grass as a host, because they called me 2 weeks before the show started. One was because their original host for that show was Mike Rowe from Dirty Jobs.
Oh yeah.
I didn't even know of the show. And two, when they hired a new executive producer with like 2 weeks left, she was like, I got the perfect guy because I did a pilot with him and Deion Sanders, and he'll be a great host. And they called me up, and she was like, hey, you want to come host the show? And I'm like, oh, what month? She's like, 2 weeks. And I was like, oh, man. Okay, I'm in. Her name's Tommy Crump. Went to dinner with her like 3 weeks ago. But she was like a producer on a medium to high level, but wasn't the executive producer. But she was the one that was the reason that I was even in the mix for that show, like auditioning. It's 300 people for that ABC pilot that never got picked up. That's how I knew Deion Sanders. It's how I knew her. She continued to blow up. She's blowing up now. She's killing it at Fox. And when that show at NBC happened, she was like, this is the guy. She called me. She was, you're the guy. See, even the game show stuff could lead to things like that.
Yeah, I agree. I like that. Now, tell me your idea.
Not this moment, but
Like, what are we going to tell me? You're going to make me wait?
in 2 and 2.
He's like, the clock's ticking.
And 2 and 2.
Yeah, you said March 13th, and then you had this great idea.
But it's not about that. You need to get to work 15 minutes a day on finding what shows, how to apply, when application processes are open. That's all you.
Oh, wait. But when's the idea going to come?
My idea has nothing to do with you getting on a show. It's different.
Okay, well, let's talk about it.
You can't. I almost don't even want to do it now because he's going to rely on that and use that as an excuse.
I'm not. I won't. I promise I won't rely on that.
Ooh, he says he promises.
I don't believe a single
I'll
promise.
pinky promise.
Oh,
Will you
pinky.
cross swords promise, but they touch?
Yeah.
you know what he's talking about?
Yeah, right here.
No, wieners.
No, not those words.
Oh.
That's the ultimate.
So do you promise?
You promised then.
I don't know why
Okay.
you want to do that.
It's a promise.
Because it's something you got to commit to.
If you'll tell me the idea, I'll do it.
Okay. Okay, we got it. We got a break.
It's a